Sorry, YouTube will only let me do 15-minute videos, so if you hit right at 15, for some reason it will not upload, so it's actually 14 and a half minutes. Whatever. Anyway, Soundgarden also had Wings at the Speed of Sound, another one that's going for like $60. These colored vinyl editions. Really nice, kind of cloudy, translucent orange vinyl. So I only need pipes apiece for the first batch of the colored vinyl. I forgot to mention mine accidentally came with two inserts. So I thought that was kind of neat. I'll probably frame one. Shit. You know what? I'll do that later. Another exciting one, Thrillington. I've not heard this album till this came out. I've heard of it, but I didn't listen to it. I know I probably could have on Spotify or YouTube, but there's nothing better than having it in your hands and then listening to it. And this is really really a groovy album. I really like it. And definitely love the red marbled vinyl on this. Really just an enjoyable, quirky little album that McCartney did, and Linda, I think, part of this. And the last one, Wings Greatest on blue vinyl. And pull out the poster. These exact replica of the original, which I have framed. Ooh. So the only one out of the second batch is new, which I plan on buying, but I just bought it a few years ago, you know what I mean? So, and it is, I'm a completist. Thank you for focusing, camera. Focus. And, you know, I'm a completist, so I'll have to pick it up at some point. And Pipes of Peace. I was looking, and I have the remastered Pipes of Peace already. And, like, 3 other copies, so, you know. But I think I have a German and a French pressing. And I have the American. So, but I'll still pick those up, and they're still quite reasonable. I think Pipes of Peace is still going for its normal price, so that works out for me. I kind of wish New was still gatefold. I don't know why I'm bitching, because I already have it, and I guess supposedly the original Chaos is gatefold, but is what it is. Now that I have a little bit more time, I really cannot wait for McCartney's, who was it, coworker. Why are you so excited? I'm like, it's like a holiday, you know. The last one came out, what, 2013, 2012, something like that. I was still working at Walmart when it came out. And just blew me away. I mean, it goes back to my Paul's Voice video. Just an amazing album. So, you know, whatever he puts out, it's usually always good. And the Egypt Station album that's coming out, I think I read that that's his artwork as the cover. I'm really excited about it coming out, and you can just see the excitement of, I'm on all these, you know, fan group sites and on here on YouTube, seeing everybody. It is like a holiday, you know. It's like a little Christmas gift from McCartney. But you have to buy it. Uh, but he gives us a gift of he just keeps going and making new music and being out there touring and giving us uh, new music all the time and releasing new or not old music. His I'm gonna say his catalog. Shit, I can't get it out of my mouth. Just releasing his catalog like this. Kind of wish he would have. I'm glad he picked Chaos and Thrillington. That was awesome. And I'm not complaining about any of these, but I think there's, like I said, in my what I'd like to see in the Colored McCartney remasters, I'd kind of like to see some of these other ones get released. I did hear Red Rose Speedway and Wildlife. Red Rose Speedway is a great album, but I like Wildlife too. But there's still, you could have picked something else than Wildlife. I think you could have waited on that, but not my choice. He's the man. He makes the decisions. I'll still buy it. Take my money. He's like my dealer. I'll still buy it. I may bitch a little, but I'll still buy it. So there's just a lot of excitement. These remasters on colored vinyl came out. Those were exciting. New album coming out, the Carpool Karaoke. McCartney's just so very relevant. I was telling somebody said you went alone, but you weren't really alone. When I went to see him, you're with I was with like 40,000 fans. I sat next. It was a salad bowl of generations. I was sat next to first generation, Beatle fans. They're in their 60s and 70s, and I was talking to them because, I tried to get to my seat and get everything that I needed then and whatever. It was a hot September that last year. And, I talked to them, and they told me stories, which was just cool, like, and one lady said, oh yeah, he was supposed to be at the Carrier Dome in the 90s, but had to cancel for some, I don't know if it was for the MTV Unplugged show. I'm not really sure. It was something like that. It was in the 90s. He had to cancel some big show he had to do, and took him quite a while to come back, but he came back, so that was cool. And then I sat next to kids I shouldn't say kids, adults my own age, up there rocking. We're all singing the same songs, which was awesome. And then 2 rows up from me, were teenagers and children, which is awesome. And me being a co-teacher, to be able to teach, kids even before they hit kindergarten, about the Beatles is cool. I bring in record players and guitars and play and teach, and it's cool. It was a great transfer over from my other job, because I was teacher there and I taught culinary because I like to cook. So just cool. It's just an exciting time right now. And I think the Carpool Karaoke, whoever wrote the article was right. In dark times, I don't even know if it's really dark, but in a clusterfuck of a United States we live in right now, and I'm not going to get political because everybody has their own opinion and I don't judge. It was nice to see this video, just all this happiness in this under 25 minute video. It was a breath of fresh air, and McCartney always gives that. That's I think that's just who he is. So really cool. That's what I have for you. I might get to the vinyl update. I'm really digging Bowie. I always liked him, but wasn't, I just had a couple in the collection. but never got too deep into it until recently. It's kind of sad because he's gone now. So I'll have that'll be a Bowie filled update. Beach Boys, Black Sabbath, Jefferson Airplane, just so many. Edgar Winter, a whole bunch of groups. I really got a good batch of albums from my thrift store. So that'll be really, really cool to show. I hope you enjoyed this. It's about damn time I finally did one, but Beatles lately is just kind of slim pickings for my budget that I have. And that's saying something, because I've traded some things in for this stuff and some that I pre-ordered, so it's just kind of waiting. So it's it doesn't seem, when I talk about a budget, a lot of this stuff is over. I think my last update was a couple months ago, I think, Beatles update. So it's all stuff that's kind of gathered. I didn't buy it all at once, and some was trade-in money. So that's it. Take it easy. Rock on. Peace.